After 9 episodes of fair and square competition, this is the big episode. Who will be winning a virtual $35,000? The final episode of the Frontier season begins now. We started this season off with 16 brave MS Agent users who were willing to do anything, not just for themselves, but for the complexity of the Microsoft Agent Frontier Empire. We have since cut that number down to the final 4. However, just one of them will be picked for $35,000 in virtual prize money. You guys were chosen to vote on who you think would win the virtual prize money, but it all comes down to this. But before we get to that, Microsoft Mike, our announcer for the show, will give us a recap of the Frontier season.
Thanks for that, Russell Johnson. From the moment the Microsoft Agent users dropped into the office, it was a fair and square competition, with no drama or controversy expected for the entirety of the season. But, early in the season, Dark Soul Master was not concentrated enough on the challenges, and ended up getting killed by a zombie in the first challenge of the season. In episode 3, we revealed a brand new elimination system for the series, with the 2 highest ranking players being safe from elimination. Unfortunately, this was not the case for Alex the Tails Lover, who was the second person to be eliminated. In episode 4, Isaac and Blair for Teen Video participated in a face-off. The face-off culminated in a tie, and we resorted to looking at the rank for the 2 players. Blair had the higher rank, so Isaac was eliminated. Then in episode 5, we set a double elimination for the remaining 13 users. The 2 casualties in that double elimination were David the Robloxer YouTuber and Alex Parr. A challenge was to follow, but we didn't eliminate anybody. In episode 6, we brought back a challenge from the old Minecraftian apprentice, similar to that of Big Brother 16's Gronk Pong. Cheo Gamer had the lowest score, so he eliminated. However, he went on a rage outside of the office, but security was able to take care of him. Then, in episode 7, 3 more users were cut from the competition, in Ilai 95 Studios, Judelbug 18, and Blair for Teen Video. In episode 8, the remaining users went through a pig shooting challenge, with Connor 88 and Oleg being tied for the least number of pork chops collected. However, the rank proved to be a factor, as Connor 88 ended up being safe from elimination and Oleg was not. And, in episode 9, Saucy and Cypher were eliminated, and we picked Connor 88 to have the free pass to the season finale. And that is where we stand. Back to you, Russell.
Thanks for the long but detailed explanation, Microsoft Mike. Well, some daylight is starting to show in the sky, which means only one thing. It is almost time for our remaining finalists to gather in the main area to see which one of them will be picked for $35,000. They've come all the way to this point, and now it comes down to this. So, let's head back into the office.
Alright, this is it. We've been waiting on this big day for so long, and now, here we are.
Good morning, finalists to the season finale. Now, throughout the course of 9 episodes, you have all shown great determination and courage when it came to surviving challenges and eliminations. But just one of you will be picked for a virtual $35,000.
Oh boy, I can't wait. If I get picked for a virtual $35,000, I will tell it to everyone in the Frontier.
As the Frontier's monarch, it would be an honor to receive the virtual $35,000. But we'll have to see. Attention contestants. The boss, Mr. Johnson, is now arriving.
Good day, fellow finalists. First off, I just want to say, congratulations on making it up to this point. You all have shown great skills throughout the season, so I want to congratulate each of you for showing what it means to be a player on this series. But I hate to inform you all that 2 of you will not be staying, as we have 2 eliminations left to go. But before I reveal which 2 of you will be eliminated, I must make a couple of statements about the 4 of you. Arlog, full name Arlog Daniel, you performed extremely well throughout this season. Among the highlights were you winning a $500 bonus when we did the Blanc Pong style challenge in episode 6. You looked extremely confident in that challenge, so I want to congratulate you on that, and the fact that you are one of the 4 finalists. United World, you were one of the high-ranked users throughout this season, which explained why you didn't get eliminated at all this season. Among your highlights are you getting 9 pork chops in the pig shooting challenge, which is a good amount, to say the least. As one of the high-ranked users, it must be a great honor for you to be a finalist. So great work. Kana88, what can I say about you? As the monarch for the Microsoft Agent Frontier Empire, I expected you to do very well this season, and you did. As another one of the high-ranked users, you were safe from elimination in episode 3, 5, and 9, with the latter being when you got the free pass to the season finale. You came so close to being eliminated in episode 8, but your rank came into play and Perky was fired. You did an excellent job throughout this season, so great work. And finally, CPJJ 495, Cargo Plane Jumbo Jet 495. We didn't hear much of you in the first couple of episodes, but when you decided to participate in the challenge in episode 5, that was a big break for you. Like Kana88, your rank helped you be safe from the triple elimination in episode 7, along with Perky PG 123. One of your highlights was you getting 8 pork chops in episode 8, which is pretty good. Overall, your performance was outstanding, so good job. Well, all 4 of you have done pretty well throughout the season, and with you being major MS Agent users, eliminating just one of you is a pretty tough decision. But, unfortunately, 2 of you will not be staying, as there are 2 more eliminations to go. The wheel decide that we have off camera will decide those 2 users that will be fired.
I swear, if the wheel decide picks me, when I am a finalist, then, I'll forget it.
CPJJ 495, the wheel decide has made its decision. You are fired.
Well, I guess that is not bad. I do have some regret for what Russell said, because now I won't be getting that $35,000 in virtual prize money. Well, gotta go.
Look, I hate to say this, but you have secured your name as the last person to be eliminated this season.
I understand, Mr. Johnson. Sucks that I came all this way to the finals, only to be the last person to be eliminated. Well, too bad, so sad for me, I guess.
Well, Kana88, United World, you 2 are the last remaining MS Agent users for this season. Anything you would like to say before I reveal who the winner of the virtual $35,000 is?
Yes, I would. If I don't win the $35,000 despite me being a finalist for the Frontier season of TMCA, let me say, it has been an honor competing in this office. I really enjoyed being one of the 16 lucky MS Agent users who were chosen to be a part of this Frontier season. And as the host of this long-running show, Russell, let me say, your job is amazing. Most people who I know of aren't very good with presenting themselves in public. But you seem to be enjoying your job very well. Best hopes for the future, Mr. Johnson.
I would like to add on to Kana's statement. This office has been well designed, and I like how you included the Frontier's flag on the floor and on the front and back. Although the space does seem a little empty without the items which I saw on the first season of this reboot, it still looks pretty good. Also, if I don't win the $35,000 despite me being a finalist, it'll still be okay. At least I have placed a blueprint for future contestants of this show to be successful like myself. But rumors started going around recently that you were set to retire after this season, am I right? If so, let me say this right now, thank you Mr. Johnson for the kind memories of being host for 5 seasons of the original Minecraft Apprentice, and 2 seasons of the reboot.
Could I just acknowledge United's statement about your rumored retirement? It has been an honor having you host this show since season 2 of the old series, even though you did temporarily hand over duties to Jacob Jenkins in season 5. So, if you do retire, thank you Mr. Johnson for your work.
Thank you too for your kind words. As much as I hate to say it, those rumors you said about my possible retirement are true. This is indeed my final season before I head into retirement. But, like you said, it has been honor serving this show for 5 seasons of the original Minecraft Apprentice, and 2 seasons of the reboot. However, we need to put that aside for now, as it is time to reveal who will win the virtual $35,000. United World, as I have said earlier, one of your highlights was having 8 pork chops in the pig shooting challenge 2 episodes ago. You did pretty good throughout the season. But, I have to make a statement, and that is you only participated in the challenges of Episode 2, Episode 5, Episode 8 and Episode 9. If you had only participated in more challenges, you would have been the top-ranked user of the season. So, I'm going to give this one to Kana88. Kana88. As excited as I'm about to say this, and as excited as you are to hear this, you have won the virtual $35,000.
Booyah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Well folks, there you have it. In my final season, as host, I have crowned Kana88 as the winner of a virtual $35,000 in prize money. Kana, as the monarch of the Microsoft Agent Frontier Empire, truly made his name for himself throughout this season, and his rank came into play a few times throughout, as he saved himself from elimination to make it all the way here. And now that he has won the $35,000 in virtual prize money, his life just changed. So, with that being said, this will close the book on another successful season of TMCA, and on my career, as host of the Minecraftian Apprentice. It has been an honor being host for 5 seasons of the original Minecraftian Apprentice, and 2 seasons of the reboot, and I can't thank you guys enough for supporting this series for a long time. But, we aren't marking the end of TMCA, not by a long shot. Despite this being my last season, Lion Entertainment Television is not going to be denied, as they have already got a new host ready to take TMCA into the future and beyond. So, thank you everyone for your kind support during my tenure with TMCA. For the very last time, I'm Russell Johnson. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for updates regarding the next exciting season of TMCA. See you soon.